Hello, my name is Kayla and welcome to Tips and Tricks Tuesday, where I'll be showing you all the latest tips and tricks in PVFARM. Today, let's talk about perspective. Have you ever been moving around in the 3D space and found yourself getting upside down or turned around, or maybe your perspective seems off, like you think you're looking straight at it, but it's not quite right? Let's talk about the different ways you can toggle between those perspectives and when you might want to use them. So the first thing you're going to notice is at the very bottom underneath me, there is a little dot that says 2D. If I click on that dot, that enables 2D mode. As I move around, I can no longer go into 3D space. That does allow me to click and drag and select things in a way where before I would have to hold control. What's also going to happen is my terrain will always be on the bottom of my layout. So even if this terrain physically is above the layout, let's say I turn my terrain analysis on, it's going to stay underneath so that everything stays visible. In addition, if I want to use my ruler tool, I'll need to be in 2D mode. Or if I use my ruler tool while 2D mode is off, when I click on it, I will automatically be back in 2D mode. So let's say I've turned 2D mode off. Now, as I click around, I am rotating in the 3D space. You'll notice in the toolbar above me, it says that I'm in orthographic 3D mode. This is going to give you a 3D pivot similar to what you would see in other programs. If I click where that orthographic 3D mode is, however, it's going to change me to perspective 3D mode. So perspective 3D mode, while a little more challenging, is going to allow you to take more beautiful screenshots. So say you want to take a screenshot of a side profile, I would suggest perspective 3D mode. And of course, you can always tell when it's turned on because you'll see these little red lines indicating that the perspective is a little different than when it's in orthographic 3D mode. And as always, we can always press 2 or N to get our top-down view back, even if we are in orthographic 3D mode or perspective 3D mode. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you next week.